what nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's manga nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Twin Star Exorcist chapter 132. But before I get into this, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Will Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, Sakeno, I am trying so hard not to cry because this portrait of Benio for this color page is just so breathtaking. It's giving very much like a Mona Lisa kind of vibe, with the, with the oil / water based painting style. And the thing that's so great about it, and I see this a lot in this kind of style in manga color pages, is it's so effortless. It's so light. And it looks like it's something that you could just hang in a museum. But what we have here that really is making it like probably one of my favorite color pages this year is how ethereal Benio looks, how luminescent she looks, and that's thanks to like the highlighting, and not just the lighting, and the little bit of shading under the hood. Oh god, like the jewelry she's wearing, and like how it's on her like the head or the crown, and how it's placed on the horns. Oh my god, like the and also like here on the hood as well, how the color choice for her eyes and how piercing it looks. And the background is just so beautiful. The shades of white that Sakeno chose for this, for her wedding dress. Oh, it's so beautiful. And the necklace too. Oh my god, Sakeno, how dare you go this hard? Oh my god. Seriously, Sakeno, I'm really am praying to the manga gods that Twin Star Exorcist gets the anime reboot that it deserves. And I'm not the only one that's thinking this. I've seen more and more fans saying that this manga deserves an anime reboot. I'm so happy to see it. You have no idea. But anyways, I'm really excited to see what we're going to be getting in this chapter this month. And it's one of the last chapters of this series we're going to be getting. Ever. Oh, God. And let's get to chapter 132, see what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled Screams from Beyond. I'm so happy right now, because let me read this and I'll explain why. A howling wind like a scream blows through the world. People don't know that their planet is on the verge of annihilation. People don't know that to save the world, a loving couple are putting their lives on the line. I am so happy because I said one of the things that bugged me is that I wanted to see how the fight against, the King of KEGARE was affecting, the rest of the planet. Thank God I am getting that. At least I got a little bit of it. I wish I would see a little bit more of it, like how people getting infected, like what we saw. Obviously, it was Ground Zero that we saw last chapter. I would like to see, people actually being infected by it. But at least I'm getting something. I'm happy about that, and it looks cool too. We see New York, we see Egypt. We're seeing like Africa, and I'm guessing, is that Europe or I'm guessing that's Europe or Latin America there too. I'm very happy with that. Ooh, it looks so beautiful. And there's the fusion. And you guys were saying, because I was asking what the King of Kagare's human form, what design Sekeno was, what tribe Sekeno was inspired by for this. A lot of you guys were saying that this was very voodoo based. I kind of, and yeah, I could see the voodoo-ness of it all. Very shaman, like African shaman. Especially then, I'm really curious, like what specific African, because it's either got to be based on the necklace, or the neck piece. It's got to be either like African, like an African tribe, or Central American tribe. It's one of those two. I'm leaning more towards like on the Central American side of things, like an Aztec or a Mayan side of things, especially with the horns. That's what it's really giving. But let me know. But man, this art is beautiful. This art is so beautiful. Futile. Too easy. Ooh. Oh, this attack is so gorgeous. The unchained energy is being repelled. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Focus. So here's the attack we're getting here. And this is, remember, this is the fusion of Benio and Rokuro. And Tarion, Mitsuko, Rorari, Sukamet, Metsume, Zanzan Kime, Zenkisei, God, this lettering. Oh, gosh. I gotta keep remembering that that's not Asamic. Senrihi, Wu on, Shikika, Shike, damn, that N is looking like a mem to me. Damn, this is freaking Hebrew. Shike, damn you letterer at Viz. Why? Why do you have to letter it like this to where it's looking like a Hebrew letter? It's driving me nuts. Shikajin, Atara Waan Zet, Zanzan Parari, Awan Zetsume, Sokuzetsu Zanzandari, Zanzandari-han. God damn it. Burn knuckle. Ooh, the burn knuckle, okay. Oh god, this looks so pretty. Ugh. Divine light that saw the Kitsu instantly bonded into clouds and mist. Turn your unblinking eye to me. Udayapo, Gohan, yeah, Gohan, there we go. I'm sorry. Sometimes, I'm telling you, this lettering is sometimes based on like it's mainly for the D's, it's like how the top is curved. It looks like it will look like a samus sometimes for me. I think that's what it is. Yeah. And then how the ends are on the bottom, because they're curved into so much, it looks like a mem to me in Hebrew, and it drives me nuts. Or no, it's curved that way, not that way. It's that way. That's why I'm like, it's driving me fucking nuts. I really goddamn hate you for that, Viz letterer. Turn your unblinking eye to me, Marihapo, let's see, go Chonan, divine light that's, let me do it this way, this would be so much easier. There we go. Divine light that sees the now, pass through this talisman now into the training hall and into the presence of the great god of Taoism. Gaze into the souls of those that would defy you. Kitsu instantly strike the heart. Go. Woo! Gold smash! Okay. I like what we're seeing here. Let's finish this, fool. Ooh. Whoa! You declare your intention to exorcise my sins? You sound as if you believe your actions to be just. I'm so happy we have this. Okay, here we go. There is no such thing as evil in this world. The eternal battle between the Exorcists and the KEGARE is meaningless. It only represents two groups attempting to force their values on each other. Oh my god, I love this writing right now. Okay, there's nothing more dangerous than raising the banner of justice. Worse is believing yourself to be untarnished and righteous. Do I love that we get this? We've been seeing shit like this since Tamagotchi games started. I swear, Tamagotchi game was the first one to start this. In some ways, choosing evil is the superior path, because at least you are aware that what you are doing is wrong. Tamagotchi game just started this shit, because that's what was said in Tamagotchi game. It was said in here's what it was in Tamagotchi game, that it's easier to fight in the name of villainy than it is for justice. Because villainy, as it says here, similar here to here, that villainy is easier to define, whereas justice, yes, there's a broad definition, but if you fight, if you just fight for justice, then eventually it will turn into villainy, because justice is subjective. I'm going to read this again, because goddamn, this is so true. You declare your intentions to exercise my sins. You sound as if you believe your actions are actions to be just. There's no such thing as evil in this world. This is where I kind of disagree, though, to an extent. There is evil in this world. There's a line, at least in my opinion. There is no such thing as evil in this world. The eternal battle between the Exorcists and the KEGARE is meaningless. It only represents two groups attempting to force their values on each other. There is nothing more dangerous than raising the banner of justice. Worse is believing yourself to be untarnished and righteous. In some ways, choosing to do evil is the superior path, because at least you are aware that what you are doing is wrong. That is, again, as I said, Tamagotchi game started this. What's up with you? You're such a blabbermouth today. Are you saying you want people to understand you? Your justification for your actions? The negative emotions that lurk inside humans are what fill me. Their vessel and manifest the king of KEGARE. As long as humans exist, negative karma will exist as well. They are not wrong. You can't get rid. It's a yin. I'm telling you, yin yang motif. As long as there's yin, there is yang. Where there is good, there is bad. Where there is light, there is darkness. Where there's good karma, there's negative karma. This attack isn't like any of his previous ones. I am the one with the power to create everything. I am the one with the power to erase everything. Time and space, mind and body. I transcend all with the power to distort and unify all that exists. This is incredible art, Sakeno. Oh my god, but god, I love this writing. This writing is everything. The spell enables me to control anything within its boundaries. Twin stars, Exorcists, and KEGARE, I shall deny your very existence and transform you all. Yo, what? He has the power to mess with us on that level? Talk about cheating. Yeah, that is cheating. My spiritual power. My spiritual power. What? What the? Yura? Are we on Tsuchimikado Island? The baby! Whee! Oh, they're praying! Give me a break. This again? This human curse is so strong and heavy, it binds both humans and KEGARE. On top of that, this annoying curse is weirdly pleasant and addictive. Hey, Shrimp, have you forgotten my last... My baby Tama! Have you forgotten my last words? Don't tell me you're satisfied already, huh? Of course not. Aww. Oh! We're only getting started. King of the KEGARE, let's settle this now. Big meteor smash! Oh my god! Well, where am I now? Lady, please wait, lady. Is that? Please, don't do it. Is that the king of the KEGARE? What the fuck? Our mother planet, our world has grown dark, tainted by humanity's karma. One day, this darkness will bring chaos upon the universe. I cannot turn a blind eye. This seems very familiar. doesn't. Wait a minute. I remember this. We saw this something similar in Record of Ragnarok. We did with Zarafuku. That's who I was thinking of. It's very much like what we saw with Zarafuku. That doesn't mean you have to sacrifice your life now. The spiritual power of this planet and planet's inhabitants has become tainted with malice and greed. This manifested. Oh, there's another one too that I was thinking of as well. I know. I think it was UQ Holder that I was thinking of. Yeah, I think UQ Holder is one of them. But this manifested karma is poisoning the world. The only way to save it is to gather all the karma in one place and perform a ritual exorcism. The planet has become tainted because its inhabitants' minds are tainted. If life on this planet is to come to an end, it's due to the malice of its people. The ritual requires a priest with a pure and untainted soul to form herself into a vessel to contain the bad karma. Oh, now I remember. This is also like Gleipnir. We saw this in Gleipnir with Hinoka. But why should you be the one to bear the karma of these people? I need you. Thank you. You've always served to lighten my burdens. But I have made my choice. I wish to protect those I love. I cannot lie to myself. If my sacrifice will save hundreds of billions of people, I gladly accept my fate. I wish to protect this world I love. I wish to sacrifice myself for love. One day, you too will understand and accept my choice. Yeah, Sakanashi. This is very much like Sakanashi, what he had to endure. I do this not only to save this planet. I do this not only to save life on this world. I do this to protect your future. That is why I shall give myself over as a vessel. This is no sacrifice. I shall serve as the foundation for the future of this world. Yeah. This is very much giving UQ Holder. This is very much giving what was it? Gleipnir. Yeah, several hundred years later. Ooh. How many years have passed since I merged with this altar? The world is no better than before. In fact, it only grows more reprehensible with time. Yeah, this is. Oh, yeah, and I said this was Zarafuku too in Record of Ragnarok. But yeah, this is definitely giving UQ Holder. Oh, for sure. The negative energy emitted by humans is limitless. It assails my body and tears me apart inside. My beloved disciple, whose name I no longer remember, were you able to find happiness in the world I gave you? I hope at least that you were happy. Otherwise, my sacrifice was meaningless. Protect the future. Protect this world, so that the children of those I love shall be warmed by my light. Several thousand years later. What is wrong with these people? No matter how many eras pass, they do not change at all. They never learn. They never repent. They are slaves to their own greed. Yeah, this is very much what we saw. But it wasn't thousands of years, obviously, with Zarafuku. But, yeah, in the case of Gleipnir, it created a void, so to speak. And in the case, this is definitely very much like UQ Holder, in terms of, like, time and all that. They are slaves to their own greed, eager to turn to violence in the name of justice. They bring harm to others and continue to poison their world. It's kind of making me think of DS Brazer as well. Is this the miserable result of all these bygone years? The burning pain and decay of my body are all that is left to remind me that I'm still a living creature. Another several thousand years. Where am I? What am I doing in this hell? No one is here to answer me. Endless pain, endless anger, endless rancor. The fools continue to contaminate the world above with their malice and greed as if the world belongs to them. All that I long to protect has been burned to ash. A beautiful world, the beautiful world I longed for, an innocent world free of sin and karma. That is the world I long to create. retribution must rain down upon them. This karma must be cleansed and purified. Are these the fragments of the king of the KEGARE's memories? I think the border between the past and the present has been broken since we came into contact with the king of the KEGARE's dimension transcending power. The king of the KEGARE is an ancient being from a different planet, right? This must have happened in the distant past, long before the king of the KEGARE was born. This is the history Abino Semi described to me. Unbelievable, truly unbelievable. But I finally figured it out. What did you see? What did you see? Well, just a fable. It was about a protagonist who meets a cruel end. A sad fable with no moral at the end. But I finally figured it out. King of the KEGARE, I know how to exercise you and how to make time, which is frozen for you, start to flow again. Yeah! Yeah! This is very much like UQ Holder. Oh, this is very much giving UQ Holder. Now I remember her name. This is very much like Yalda. This is straight up like Yalda and UQ Holder. This is. I like the writing that we have here. I like the backstory that we have here for the King of KEGARE. But man, this is very much giving Yalda. It really is. I'm really hoping it's a happy accident in this case. But man, so Keno, you had to remind me on how pissed I am about like the stories we were supposed to get, or the arcs we were supposed to get in UQ Holder, but Akamatsu had, because of Akamatsu running for office, he had to end the manga because of it. And that really frustrates me so much. I'm still mad about that. But yeah, that's what this is. This is Yalda. Different version, mind you. But yeah, but straight up, this is Yalda. This is, because Yalda did the same thing to different planets. But yeah, this is Yalda. But man, as I said, the thing is with this fight, that I like that we're transcending dimensions and all that. Again, this is, as I'm going to keep repeating it, we saw this in UQ Holder with the Yalda. We did. And that's including transcending dimensions. I mean, Toda fought with his grandpa, for fuck's sake. And what was it? With the, Yukihime, and the thing was with I think it was with Negi's, was it with Negi's disciples too? Yeah. So, because they were possessed by Yalda too. So, my main problem with what we're getting here, at least in my opinion, because I don't know that, I really feel like this is very much like a, would I say a Demon Slayer situation? I kind of feel like this is somewhat of a Demon Slayer situation. No, I'm gonna change that, revise that statement. I feel like this is more of like an Eden Zero situation, where we're getting like some really good stuff with the storylines, but like in terms of the final fight though, we're not seeing like, we're only seeing like one, the battle against the KEGARE King, and we're not seeing like the other fights happening around the world. We're not seeing like more of how this fight is how this fight is affecting the other parts of the world. Or not only that, we're not seeing the other Exorcists fighting like the different pieces of the KEGARE King. Like that's what I'm talking about. it's like little things like that. That's what I'm like. I feel like I got to compare it to Eden Zero more than Demon Slayer, because I feel like for the most part, unlike Demon Slayer, I feel like most of the storylines have been wrapped up. But I would have loved to seen like little thing, like for example, I would have loved to seen like in New York where the Statue of Liberty was. I would have loved to seen like humans be let me compare this to Noragami, because Noragami gave me what I wanted in this regard. Where in Noragami we were seeing humans being infected by the ick, which was coming out from the hole that Father made. And I would have liked to seen like the Exorcists, you know, exorcise them or try to like contain it, like something like that. If you would have given me something like that, I think this would have been better, and this would have worked for me a little bit more. Because right now, as it is, it's like all the other Exorcists and the KEGARE are sidelined, and I would have loved to seen to prove the KEGARE King wrong. I would have loved to seen and this is how you would exorcise the KEGARE King, mind you. You would have the Exorcist and the KEGARE working together to defeat the KEGARE King's minions that are attacking different parts of the world. I think if Sakena would have done that, I think that would have worked for this. And then you could have had like Rokuro and Benio here. You could have been like, well, you're talking all this crap about the Exorcist and the KEGARE, and look it, we're fighting your minions around the world. And also, you could call them a hypocrite for forcing their values onto them. There's that too, in the process. But I feel like that's what's kind of missing here, at least for me. But everything else here, like the transcending of dimensions, I really like that. And seeing all this is really cool. Like, it's a great, actually, let me reword this. That's a great way, because the series is ending. It's a great way to see, like, as a way to remember everyone that died in the series. I think that was actually pretty smart. But as I said, I feel like it was a missed opportunity to not show not just the countries that are being affected by how the KEGARE King's fight against Benio and Rokuro is affecting the countries in the world, like all the minions and whatnot. Not even just the fight against them, but like how they're just the KEGARE King being in the human world is affecting the world. But like seeing the KEGARE and Exorcists working together to exorcise the minions or to help contain the as I said with Origami's example, contain the ick, contain the contaminated. I feel it was just this was a missed opportunity on your part, Sakeno. I'm kind of let down by that. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Twin Star content. New ways you can do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network, that's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.